Hello everyone, it's Deli here, Rub My Belly, and welcome to the next part of Let's Build an Orphanage. This is actually going to be the last part as well because we are up to the garden and the butler's room, and then that's it. Okay, so this is our orphanage. I have actually added a little bit of landscaping because I felt like it was looking a little too neat and pedicured, manicured, pedicured, whichever. And I just thought, you know what, let's mess it up a little bit. Let's put some dead trees in here. I've added a little gate area here because I thought we could make it a little bit more creepy by maybe having a little graveyard. Which is actually kind of disturbing, but that's what we want to do. And you know what? We should probably put some like statues over here. I'm thinking make it look kind of overgrown. And I'm actually also thinking that maybe we could get a wishing well, because this wishing well is actually one of the most awesome objects in The Sims 4, and I know that's saying a lot, like that's a big statement, but I just think this wishing well is so awesome and I would like to use it a lot more. I feel like I don't use it enough, so why not pop it here? You can do all sorts of things with this wishing well, but it's very difficult to get it to do what you want. Like it can go so wrong so quickly. I also wanted to put a dollhouse somewhere around here, maybe even on the front patio, or not patio, this balcony area, because when people come to visit the orphanage, they'll be like, oh, that's so sweet, they have a dollhouse over there, because there's this illusion that this orphanage is a really lovely place. But depending on your type of gameplay, it may not be. It might be a creepy place. It could be a really nice place. Maybe it's a creepy place with Sims, but even though it's creepy, they're really nice. You know, it could go any way you want it to. And yes, I've been hearing that you guys would love me to do an orphanage Let's Play. I'm looking into it. I'm not promising anything, but I'm definitely looking into it and considering it because I know how much you guys have been requesting it. And there are so many comments being like, orphanage, let's play. And I'm like, oh, wow. You guys really, really want this. So I'll have a look into it. I think I'm going to put the singular vase or plant over here. So it's the same as this one, but this one's in the trio and this one's by itself. So it's like two plants next to that door, and I think it looks kind of cool. Over here I've actually put one activity table just like that. I don't think we can really afford to put any other plants there because obviously that's going to obstruct the Sims trying to get through to the other good stuff that's there. So maybe we'll just put another couple of these here because I don't know, they look fancy, they look nice, and I'm not really sure. Maybe we should get, you know what, let's go to the outdoor category because I feel like we're going to find some interesting things over here that we can use in our build. And I would actually love to have some kind of sculpture in here. I think that would make the place look even more historic, even more creepy. Like we could put this lady in there. Not really feeling that one. A fairy, a gargoyle. A gargoyle seems like it doesn't quite fit in here. I actually think this could work because this is like the first ever woman who opened the orphanage, you know? This is like her statue. I want to make a statue of myself. So I don't know if she'd face out towards the road or face towards the orphanage. I suppose face towards the orphanage. And we'll just kind of put some trees around there and make it look creepy like it's overgrown. What is this? Oh, I totally forgot they added those to debug mode. Huh, that's cool. Oh, now I feel like she's like facing the wrong way. What happens if we added two lady statues here? So if I grabbed another one, where is the full size? Here we go. And they were like back to back. Maybe there were sisters who opened this orphanage. So there's a back-to-back statue symbolizing that. Oh, now this could make a little bit more sense. Maybe this should be the first mistress chick. Maybe we'll put her in here instead, and she can face outwards to the community. And she can be green. Sick. I don't know why, but I feel like I'm just really like, yeah, sick, awesome. Today the attitude is weird today. I don't know why. Over here I was thinking we could just put some weird tombstones that are a little bit creepy. Just do a little bit of terrain painting just like that. I mean that is creepy. Like who's buried there? I don't want to know. This could get really, really dark and I don't think I'm ready to go there just yet. put some flowers on there, or maybe this kind of a thing, like that. I don't know. Does that look okay? Just kind of make these little rows of flowery things. Oh my gosh, it's so creepy. Okay, there we go. So we have this weird little graveyard thing because we did decide that this would be a creepy orphanage. So we kind of have to stick with the theme, I think, which you guys pointed out. And then maybe we have like a couple of lanterns over here. I've also gone ahead and given some traits for this lot. So we do have the haunted lots. Locals say this place is haunted. I know you guys can't really see it because my big face is in the way, but also the home studio we have and child's play, which you can see selected here. So those are a few things that we've got selected as well. I was actually also thinking, I don't think we'll have like a barbecue area because honestly, I just don't think that there's going to be many barbecues here. I mean, we could put it in, but I think I'd rather have teaching areas. Like this can be a little science area. Maybe we can do some arts and crafts tables over here, which we did already look into. We do have a few of them in the house already, but I think we could just do with some extra ones out here because the kids love the craft tables, okay? I think it's just a good time. And we have so many different kinds of craft tables. It's kind of ridiculous at this point. So we may as well use some of them. So there we go. We've got this nice little learning area, outdoorsy area. And that makes me think we probably should have some monkey bars and fun outdoorsy things for kids to do as well. Oh my gosh, these are all the school projects. I love that. I love debug mode. If you don't know what debug mode is, it's basically a mode where you can have access to all the hidden objects. So just look up the hidden objects cheat online and that'll give you all the answers that you're wanting. And let's maybe put these monkey bars here. I love the ones with all of the flowers on them, but is that too pretty for this orphanage? Probably we should just get a more basic looking one because that's like a designer monkey bar, I feel, with all of the flowers on it. So let's just keep it real, okay? Let's just keep it simple. Just moving these thorns out of the way because I don't really want the children to drop onto these thorn bushes and be added to the graveyard at the back. Sorry, that just got really, really morbid. But you know what I mean? Like, if we can avoid it, it's probably a good thing. And of course, in different seasons, this garden's going to look really beautiful in autumn, and in the snow, I think it's going to look pretty sick. So I'm excited to see it kind of come to life more. I think it'll be pretty cool. It'll be something, all right. And what is this? Archaeology bench? I don't think we really need that. Bonsai tree, carved guitar. Crafted violin would be cool in the music room because we have kind of all the same types. Ooh, creepy statue. We love a creepy statue. Let's just put, do we want a black one? No, I want one that looks kind of old and overgrown and dated. Maybe the first one's probably the best for that. Just kind of have that like that. This creepy lady can go over here. Let's get some thorns around her. When in doubt, just add thorns. I love the thorns. I am all about the thorn life. It's just great. You know what? I don't like this sculpture anymore. I thought I did, but no, it didn't make the cut. I have a little bird bathy over here for where the birds come to bathe. Ugh, this makes me so sad that it's an outdoor furniture. Like, it just makes a mockery of the fact that we don't have chicken coops. I mean, how rude is that? That is not an outdoor item. How dare they? Oh, we could kind of have this in the middle leading up to the staircase. Could do that. I mean, the orange is a little weird, but maybe we could do like this one. What do you guys think? Is that too much? You know what? I think it actually is too much. I like the idea, but I just don't think it should sit there in the middle. It should probably be a little bit hidden in this garden, if anything. Just kind of put to the side like that. There's also a swing set, which makes a lot of sense that we have one of those for the kids to play on. I don't think we need a jungle gym because, you know, you'd go to the park to use a jungle gym because it's, you know, quite big. Do you want to have rainbow patterns on here? I think we'll actually just go again with a plain option just because we want it to look, if anything, a little less obvious, and that way it can kind of blend into the more old-fashioned look and feel of this place. I'm just going to do a little bit of terrain painting around it. Gosh, I can't get the right colored grass, can I? Here I am trying to look all professional like I know what I'm doing, and it's just not working. Okay, there we go. I think we've got that. I mean, it's kind of looking like you would swing into the tree, but let's just say everything will be fine. I also want to make these a little off center. And this is like a little cute scooty area where you can go through as a kid and hide in here. So maybe we should just put a couple of random toys just lying about that kids have kind of taken in there. Maybe some bubbles that they've found, some little dolls that they can pick up and look at. Maybe they look after a few stray dogs or something like that there. So we'll just put a whole heap of toys. I feel like there would be rubbish down there too. What is this? It's half a bear. It's like a bear stuck in the ground. Love that. And, you know, probably we just need a couple of seating areas, you know, spots where you could sit down and enjoy the beautiful outdoor area of this establishment. I don't know, maybe you'd want to go for a walk around the establishment and see the gardens and just take a seat, you know. So I think I just put in like way too many seats, but maybe we'll put a seat near the monkey bar so you could sit and watch the kids playing and get thorns in the back of your rib cage from sitting there. Maybe we'll put another chair. I mean, I kind of feel like there should be something more there, but might be okay. Maybe we'll pop a chair here in the graveyard. No, we'll keep it out of the graveyard. And what should go over here? Ooh, I love sundials. Sundials are so awesome. Maybe the sundial could go in the middle here and we make an actual interesting kind of area, you know? It kind of goes like this. You see how the pattern changed, you guys? See how clever we are? No, not really. Well, I'm going to try and make it look good somehow. Maybe we can just put these kind of stones like that and this in the middle. I don't know. I just think this is really cool. Oh my gosh, we've gone to the green color again. If you guys watched the last part, we kind of got, well, I got a little obsessed with green. I don't know. I just think green is just the theme of this build. And dusty rose. It's just our build colors. Oh my gosh, what happened here? Good grief. Goodness gracious me. Should we put those in there? I just want this to look beautiful, okay? I mean, that looks kind of cool. I don't know, you guys. Maybe one day we'll come back and change it, but I think it's better than just having like something boring like that. At least it looks a little more refined. So that's what we're gonna do there. I feel so bad for this teddy bear. Why is there only a half teddy bear? Like, I actually have no idea why that is. I'm honestly very confused as to why the game has done that. Maybe like half a teddy bear sticks out of the, you know how there's a toy box? Maybe that's what it is. I bet you it's a really obvious reason and I just look like a silly Billy for not knowing. Okay guys, I came back to this. I know I said I wouldn't, but I changed it to that because it's just plain and simple and it kind of looks like it's meant to be there now. So I just want to have a sundial and call it a day, all right? Now last of all, because we've done most of the outside, the exterior, the front, the back, the sides, we need to figure out where the butler's room is going to be. Now I thought that we could... Oh, we do need to actually fix this up since extending it. So I'm going to make that a blank void area, just like so. So we're going to close off all of these, make sure all the walls are painted, but it's just a void area. And I was thinking down here, just as a reminder, we have the laundry area and the naughty kids room. And I was thinking we may as well put the butler's room over here. So it does mean that we're going to have to reshuffle like the ironing board and things similar to that around. I mean, maybe we can put this up there. That kind of works. And then this, I love this item. I have used this item so much. Maybe we can pop that there and that there. Or maybe it can look like that's kind of hanging on off of that. No, we'll put it down like that. Okay, so then we need to just have a door. Do we want to have a secret door going to the butler's room? I feel like we don't need to do that. And I also want to say I feel really bad for this butler. So hopefully it's a butler who actually voluntarily likes to be in the basement. Maybe it's a vampire butler, or maybe it's just kind of a weird butler and they just enjoy being downstairs, because it would be horrible living down here, in my opinion. I certainly wouldn't like it. Would any of you guys like to live in a basement underground? It's just not for me, you know? So I'm gonna try and make this look like an actual nice bedroom. So we could put a chandelier. Maybe not as nice as a room with a chandelier. Maybe that's a little much. But maybe we could just have like these nice lights, which I always recently have been sizing down. I don't know why, but I always associate butlers with stripes, like pajama stripes. I just think butlers go with stripes really nicely. So whenever I do butlers rooms, I think I must have done this before where I just picked stripes to have in their rooms. It's kind of weird. I feel like the butler's room would be freezing downstairs. So I was going to have carpet, but nowhere else has carpet. So it probably doesn't make sense for the butler's room to be the only room with carpet. So perhaps we'll just do some floorboards. We might lighten them up. And how big is this butler's room gonna be? How generous is this? Of course, we're gonna have to have a rug because the poor butler's going to freeze his little tuchus off, his little tootsies and tuchus. Tuchus means bottom, right? I'm not saying something really disgusting, am I? Because if I am, I seriously apologize. I'm pretty sure it just means bottom. I hope it does. Otherwise, this is just a really embarrassing video for me that will maybe one day cause a scandal. Oh my gosh, back in the day, she said tuchus and it was the worst word you could ever say. This is why I need to stop saying it. Which color scheme? Oh no, I want to go for the green again. Must not go green. We're going to go this old orange color. It kind of looks like an orange in a fruit bowl that's been left there for too many days. Yummy. The butler is going to have a nice single bed. Should we make the bed blue? The blue does tie in with the carpet, but I feel like we could have a better bed. I don't know why, but I feel like maybe we could match a stripy wall to a stripy bed. Everything is alright. Breathe, yeah. Does anyone else sing songs while they're building? And then you click with your keyboard to the beat of the song? Like, can I just breathe? You know what the great thing is about when I sing in videos? My singing is so bad that the YouTube copyright flagging system won't even pick up my voice because it's not at all in tune. So I can probably do covers of songs and YouTube would never know because I will never hit the notes. It's great. I love these lamps. Don't you think these lamps are so pretty? They remind me of the 90s. And my friend used to have lamps like this with the stained glass theme and used to tap it to make it go on and off and to fade the light a little bit. I love when you can dim a light and adjust the dimness. My sister has that in her room and I feel like it's such a luxury, whereas I just have normal lights that are just on and off. And I feel like I'm missing out on life a little bit. It'd be kind of sad if we put curtains in here to fake windows, but it kind of makes sense in a basement room to fake that there might be windows behind them. I think it's actually, even though it's kind of weird, it's probably not that bad of an idea, because then at least you feel like it's just like the curtains are closed and you're going to sleep now. Okay, the idea was cool, but none of the curtains really go in the room. None of them look any good. So we're going to not do that idea. And instead, we may do a feature wall. We're probably going to need a wardrobe for the butler to be able to get their clothes in and out of. I love these Get Famous wardrobes, but that's not quite right. The butler could just have this as a wardrobe, but then he wouldn't be able to hang up his perfectly ironed clothes. So I am going to go for a tall cupboard that looks old-fashioned, like this one. You know, vampires, if you like more historical looking, Victorian looking, even slightly medieval looking furniture, it's like a pack that you need because it's got stuff that other packs really don't have. Like no other pack seems to have that same aesthetic, do they? Unless I'm just forgetting one. Put a little cherry in there. Cherry, like my friend Zeus, who has a cherry. I'm not sure if you guys watch Critic Zeus on Twitch or his YouTube channel, but he's a friend of mine and he has this chair that he sits on at his computer and he's called it Cherry. And it's so endearing. It has little googly eyes on it. And now I really want a cherry. I feel like I've been missing out. These are actually really cool. I like these roses. Whoa, imagine going to bed and seeing these on your wall. Like that is creepy. I think does the butler like roses maybe? You know what? This can be like a butler friend who was also vampire. I don't know if all the butlers are vampires, but they could be. If we do have a butler who's a vampire, he might try and feed off of us, which would be really annoying. So maybe it's like a butler whose butler friends were all vampires and he wasn't quite a vampire. So it's kind of sad because he's like constantly pretending to be a vampire and he's just never going to be one. It's so sad. This is a beautiful frame he always looks into every morning that gives an example of the perfectly set up fruit bowl that he should aspire to contribute to on every single day of his butler working job. So he tries to recreate this in the kitchen every single morning, and he just adores it. He just loves it. I feel like if you're down here or by yourself, you should have some little secret hobby that you can, well, maybe not necessarily a secret hobby, but, you know, maybe you send postcards to your friends. Maybe you like to do a little bit of meditation. There's got to be something that the butler likes to do in his off time. It's really quite a sad story. Maybe pop an ironing board in here because he just likes to iron his own clothes in here. I mean, you could go out to the laundry area, but why bother when it's right here in front of you? Like, there's just no need to do that. I've also decided to move this around because we can put this next to the door there. So that's pretty much, I think, the whole place. Almost done, almost finalized. I don't know what to do with the channel now that we don't have this Let's Build anymore. I've been really, really enjoying it. So let me know in the comments down below what Let's Build you want to do next. And I'm very curious to hear what you'd like to see. We would also technically have room for one more sim because there's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 beds, and then the butlers, and then the naughty room. So if you wanted to have one kid in the naughty room permanently or a vampire kid down here and like a coffin, you could do that. But if it's a naughty room, you'd have to add an extra bed to fill up the household. But yeah, this is our finished build. So we'll jump into some screenshots. Let me know what you think of it. Did you enjoy it? And I know some of you guys are hoping for a Let's Play, but I'll have a look into it. I'll do a Let's Play if I feel really inspired to do a Let's Play, because I don't want to get started on it and then not be that into it and then it only go for like 3 parts. So I'll have a think about it, but I definitely feel like doing these Let's Builds, it inspires more storylines and creativity and kind of does get you wanting to play the game more, which is pretty cool. So I do think doing these Let's Builds can be really beneficial for us. And let me know what kind of Let's Build you would like to see next. I'm kind of thinking maybe a farmhouse. I know a lot of you are asking for community lots, whether maybe we do something from a TV show or a castle or anything really. Just let me know in the comments down below and I will see which ones are voted the most and which ones you guys are most interested in and maybe go for that one. So definitely give comments that you like a thumbs up and I will see if I can build something for you guys. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video and this series. Thank you for your feedback, your gorgeous comments, and for all of your support. It was awesome. And as always, I hope you're having a lovely morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are in the world. I can't wait to speak to you soon. So.